What's up, everyone? Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. Hope you're all doing well. I know that I am. So I'm about to answer a question that was posed by Greg Valentino of MuscleSportMag.com's The Greg and Joe Show. And it's been asked on a few different shows, and I've had a lot of people ask me via email and DMs and Facebook inbox and, whatever, to answer it. And so I'm going to answer it. But before so, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but generally when I put up NPC or IFBB related material, Joe Pietaro and sometimes Greg Valentino have some very interesting quips about me. Joe Pietaro especially, some of them are like sort of patently offensive, obscene, graphic, a little bit out there. And I can't really answer in turn because I have to be careful because of my career choice, my reputation, and so on and so forth. So I've decided that I am going to start referring to, and this is my quip, and it's just breaking balls. They break my balls, I can break their balls, and it's good, right? So I have decided that from now on, I'll still call them Joe and Greg, but when I refer to them as a unit, okay, as an artistic unit, I will call them the NSL Cheerleaders. Now, generally, when you think of a cheerleader, you think of someone like our good friend Carissa Launderville, who was a former Milwaukee Bucks cheerleader, NPC competitor today. Gorgeous. You don't think of Joe Pietaro or Greg Valentino. But since most of the posts, I would say about 95% of the posts that they put on Instagram favor the NSL and get all sorts of, thumbs up and other emojis by Lee Thompson, then I think it's fair to say that they are NSL cheerleaders. And usually when they talk about the NPC or the IFBB, it's usually in a derogatory fashion. It's usually, taking a shot. It's usually suggesting or implying something that's not the case. It's not true. So I think that it's a fitting title. Now, as far as the question goes from the NSL Cheerleaders, Greg Valentino, and if they were cheerleaders, I would think that Joe Pietaro would be the one standing on Greg's shoulders, just because, Greg is like so muscular and strong, And I would definitely include Jeff, the producer, as an NSL cheerleader, but he's not really on the squad. He'll like make cameo appearances, I think. But in any event, speaking of potato chips, let's go ahead and answer the question posed by Greg Valentino of The Greg and Joe Show, available exclusively at MuscleSportMag.com. And he asked on the air a couple times, does Christian Duke love the IFBB more than bodybuilding? Now, like I said, I've gotten a lot of questions on DMs, Facebook inboxes, YouTube inboxes, emails. People want to know, do I love the IFBB more than bodybuilding? Well, I think it's a rather unusual question because one is a federation and one is a sport, right? So I think I should break the question down into 3 subparts. And this way, I won't leave anything to the imagination. So number 1, do I love bodybuilding more than any other sport in the whole wide world? Yes, with the caveat that has to include men's physique and bikini, because I think those 2 divisions are off the chain. Number 2, do I love the IFBB more than any other professional federation? Yes. Do I love the NPC more than any other amateur federation? Yes. Question number 3, the big question. If I go to a bodybuilding show, does it have to be an IFBB show? And the answer is yes. I'm not going to go to a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th tier federation, A, because the competitors are going to suck, B, because the promoters won't know what they're doing, C, honestly, it's a waste of time, and D, by going there, I'm lending my credibility to that competition, and that's not something that I want to do. I want to be a part of cutting-edge, physique-based sports, and the only place for that is the NPC and the IFBB. So I hope that answered the question. I look forward to more questions from the NSL Cheerleaders. I'm Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.